Okay. We're trying to get some settings here. I want to check whether we can scream on live. Okay, good everybody, and welcome to Diaspora Fat. Today we want to look at topic we titled want to look at the topic, the demolition of the LATIFAH Hotel. What is your opinion? A lot of people have been reacting over this action by the Edo State governor. Right now, we are not going to be classifying it as Edo State governor. We are going to be looking at it as Edo State government. Now, the actions by the Edo State government, the demolition of the LATIFAH Hotel, popularly known as Tony Kabaka's Hotel. What do you think about the action of the government? Do you think that the government has rights to destroy or to demolish that particular hotel? Do you think that the government has a right to demolish it? And the excuses that the government gave, do you think that is good enough for the demolition of property worth millions of nairas? Do you think that the government has legal right to demolish that particular property? Or do you think that the property should remain or be demolished? So if you want to contribute to this program, this is a program where we call this program Your Opinion. What is your opinion? Let's discuss what will be your opinion. If you want to contribute to this program, you can call the number +39 351 246 1067. Please, before you place a call, if you are watching us on your television set, please make sure you bring down the volume so that you can hear us and we can hear you very well, so that the people can also hear you as well. If you bring down the volume, the people can hear you and you can hear everybody as well. What are you dragging? So what do you think about the demolition of the LATIFAH Hotel? Now let's quickly look at some certain things. Let's look at the video. The video was sent to us on WhatsApp. Let's play this one for example. This is property worth millions of naira, situated in a strategic place in the land of Benin. Look at the property going down. Can you see it? Now let's look at the bringing down of that property. Look at it. Oh my God.
Holy Moses. You see the way they remove her when they talk.
Do you see that? Now let's quickly look at it. On the on the on the 24th of October 2019, on the 24th of October 2019, the Edo State High Court stopped the demolition of Kabaka's hotel. Look at the news, it was all over the news. When the governor planned to destroy that, to bring down the hotel, the court's injunction was that the governor should not bring down the property. But this injunction was placed for 7 days. This injunction was 7 days. And after that injunction, Tony Kabaka pleaded to the court to extend that injunction. But unfortunately, that pleading to the High Court of Justice was denied. So the court never extended the injunction. But recently, we all know that the building was brought down by the state government. Now, today's program is this. What is your opinion over the actions of the Edo State government? If you think you want to contribute, please, you can call the number on your screen right now. Call the number on your screen right now. +39 351 24 610 69. What do you think about the action of the Edo State government? And do you think that the property should remain? The state governor would have kept the property there, even though it was alleged that the property was erected on the government land, on the land belonging to the public. So what is your opinion over this? A lot of people have been saying a lot of things concerning the actions of the state governor, of the state government. So on your own, let's contribute. This is a live program, and you can contribute by sending us WhatsApp on +39 3512 461067. You can also place a direct call on this number. If you place a direct call on this number, maybe you are living in around Italy, you can place a direct call on this number, and you can talk to us, can talk to the public. What is your opinion over the actions of the Edo State government? If you are not living around, maybe you are far away, you are living outside Italy, you can send us a WhatsApp message. Then you can even call us on WhatsApp. We'll pick the call and everybody will hear your voice. So what do you think about the actions of the Edo State government? Let's look at the reactions of some persons. Let's look at the reactions of some people. Let's go to this particular place. It said the Edo State government demolishes Tony Adu, aka Tony Kabaka's hotel in Benin. Tony Kabaka belonged to the fashion supporting APC national chairman of the party, Adams Oshomole. He was the revenue collector during Oshomole's time as governor. The Edo State government, led by Godwin Obaseki, disbanded them as he assumed office, and Kabaka has been a vocal critic of the governor. The government had issued a 7-day notice in October last year, that was 2019, but the demolition was stopped by a court injunction. The government claims demolition being carried out in the area is for flood control. Recently, this was the excuse that the government gave, that they have to demolish that particular building, that property, because of the flood control of the area, that the property is stopping some flood control programs that the government has put in place. Now let's look at a lot of comments. Let's look at comments. This is some of the properties you can see right now. These are some of the properties. These are the demolition of the property. This property was located in a strategic place in Benin, and it was brought down. This property worth millions of naira. Millions of naira. What do you think about the actions of the state governor? Do you think that the state government has rights to demolish this particular property? Now, if you think that you want to contribute to this program, you can call the number on your screen. You can call the number on your screen right now. That is +39 3512 461067. You can call the number right now. It's free of charge. You can call it if you are living around Italy. You can call the number free of charge. If you are not living in Italy and you feel you want to contribute to this program, you can call us on WhatsApp, or you can even send a message. Your message will be read to the public. Now, what do you think about the actions of the state government? Now, let's quickly look at some of the comments. A lot of people has been commenting. Let's read some comments here. This was a comment by Awol 1. He said, "This is too much. Obaseki should tread softly." He said the destruction of this property was too much, and Obaseki should tread softly. Now let's look at another comment by ANT Ho Patro. He said, "Uproot every evil tree." Look at that particular one. He said, "Uproot every evil tree." Now let's look at another comment here. He said, "Damn nigger, nice one." That was a praise to the state government. Say, "Damn nigger, nice one." Another comment here, he says, "I really love Obaseki's approach. I just fear he wouldn't make second term. He has made a lot of positive change in Edo State." Now, there was a reply to that particular comment. He said, "Damn, your boyfriend must be a real nigger. So you also recognize the weak and see governor. He got balls like Buhari." Okay. I can bet my boss he is gonna make that second term. Okay, this one is saying that because of this action, he's not going to lose the second term. So what do you think about this action? Do you think that the state government, do you think that the state governor, the present state governor, Obaseki, is going to lose the second term because, or is going to lose the support of the Edo people? What do you think about his action towards the demolition of Tony Kabaka's hotel, popularly known as LATIFAH Hotel? Please, if you want to contribute to this program, you can call the number displaying on your screen right now, and the number is +39 35124 61067. Call the number right now and tell us your part. What do you think about the action of the state government? Do you think that the building would have, the state government would have left the building there? Or do you think that the building was necessary to be demolished? The demolition was necessary so that to control the flood as claimed by the state government. So what do you think? Now let's go to some of the actions, some of the reactions of the people. We are still on the reaction of the people. This is a program where you can react over these actions of the state government. He said, look at this one. He said, "The die is cast. The die is cast. It's showtime. I pray Obaseki survive the backlash, the clash of titans. Edo is one state to watch in the coming days. This one is already predicting that there's going to be a very tough fight, that the fight is not ending here and the fight is a continuous process, that there's going to be a very tough fight because of this action of the government. Now, what do you think? There's another comment here by others. He said, politics of bitterness. Imo, Benue, Zafara, and now Edo. Oshomole is always a destabilizing influence who is prepared to scatter everything if he doesn't have his way. Since his Oyibo wife leave him, the man has been mad at everybody. There was a picture there, and it was a picture of a human-like serpent. What do you think? Do you think that the actions of Governor Obaseki was a politics of bitterness? Maybe he's bitter over Tony Kabaka because Tony Kabaka has pledged not to support him of his second term race. So what do you think? If you want to contribute to this program, please let's start receiving calls. If you want to contribute to this program, you can call the number on your screen right now. Call the number on your screen right now, and the number is +3935124 61067. Call the number right now and tell us your contribution. If you call the number, you can call us on direct calls, and you can also send us a WhatsApp message. If you are not living around Italy, I think we can read your message. You can also call us on WhatsApp call if you are not around Italy. So we can pick up your call, and the people will hear you while you hear yourself as well. Please, before calling, make sure you turn the volume of your television down, or if you are watching us with your phone, turn down the volume of that phone while you call us with another phone so that we can hear you clearly. To avoid repetition and to avoid interference of the network, make sure you turn off your television set or the phone that you are using to watch us right now. Turn the volume down before you contribute to this particular broadcast. Here, the topic is the demolition of LATIFAH Hotel. What is your opinion? We are trying to gather the opinion of the masses. What is your opinion over the action of the government? Because your opinion stands. And as the government has said over the demolition of this particular hotel, he said there are a lot of buildings, there are a lot of properties that will be brought down, that will be demolished, not just Tony Kabaka's own. He said there are going to be a lot that has been marked for demolition. So what do you think? Do you think that the action of the state government is nice, claiming that the property was situated or was located on a land belonging to the public or belonging to the state government, a proposed land for a community school? And do you think that recently over the demolition, the state government said that the property have to be demolished because of the present flood control of the states? So what do you think? What do you think? Please, if you want to contribute to this program, call the number on your screen +39 35124 61067. Contribute by calling us on this particular number, and we'll get to take your call. And the people that are watching us right now will hear you while you hear yourself as well, while you contribute. As you are contributing, you are not contributing privately, you are contributing to the public. I think everybody that will be watching the video will be hearing your voice while you contribute. It's a live program. Just try to contribute your opinion. What do you think about the action of the state government over the demolition of LATIFAH Hotel? What is your opinion? Do you think that the action of the state government was nice or was too harsh? What do you think? Now let's continue to take some comments. Some comments over here. Let's continue to take some comments. Here, there's a comment that says, see the excuse to control flooding. Recently, the state government said the purpose why you have to bring down the building is to control flooding. There's a program be set by the state government of known as flooding control, and it says that it is necessary to demolish that particular building because that building will obstruct the control of the flooding. Do you think that that was a good reason why a building should be brought down, why properties worth millions of naira should be demolished? What do you think? As if now only the building they cause flood there, millions wasted in the name of personal vendetta. Okay, personal vendetta. What do you think? Do you agree with this person who says that see the excuse to control flooding as if na only the building dey cause flood there, millions wasted in the name of personal vendetta? So what do you think? Please, if you want to contribute to this particular program, you can call the number on your screen right now, and the number is +39 35124 61067. Call this number and tell us your opinion over the demolition of LATIFAH Hotel. Do you think that the governor action was right, or the governor action was too harsh, or the governor action was wrong? What do you think over the action of the state governor? And what do you think? Do you think that the property would have remained and used for particular purposes or other purposes, if not as hotel? Or do you think that it was necessary, as the state government have claimed, for flood control of their land? Do you think it was necessary to bring down that particular building, destroying millions of naira in order to control flood in the area? Now let's continue to take comments. Let's continue to take some comments. Yeah, we have another comment here that says, Oga o, do you need a roommate to rent an apartment? Please, that comment is not necessary because that was an off discussion. There's another comment here. It say drawing man, Obaseki is a gunner. Okay, this one now with a lot of exclamation mark. He said Obaseki is a gunner. That is to say that he never supported the action of the state governor, and we don't know why he never supported the action of the state governor. Please, if you are watching us right now, we beg that you begin to share the broadcast. Just click on the share button of the broadcast and share to that particular people, share to your friends, share to your family, share to everybody, share to people around you. Just continue to share. Just click share and you will get people there to watch it. Share to your friends, share to everybody, and let them tell us what they think about the action of the state government. This is what we call your opinion. What is your opinion? Do you think that the state governor was right? You have to bring down the property. What do you think over this particular thing? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, there's a comment here by Diamond Holdings. He said the reaction of Edo State government took the right step of demolition because it trespassed. If the building worth billions, the government is not interested. The only interest is the land, not the building. I think we like this comment. The comment was made by Desmond Holdings. The comment was made by Desmond Holdings. Do you also support the action of the state government? I think we like this one. Let's quickly take down some of these comments. Please, let's contribute to this program as Desmond Holdings have contributed. Let's quickly see it here. Please, let's contribute to. Let's take it down to the comment section and let's see what Desmond Odins have contributed. What do you think? What do you think over the actions of the state government? Okay, right now you are watching Diaspora Fat, and it's a platform where we bring the fat over Rumon. There's a platform where we bring the fat over Rumon. What do you think over the action of the state government? Here we have Desmond Holdings. Desmond Holdings said the reaction of the state government of Edo State government took. He said the reaction of Edo State government took the right step of demolition because it trespasses. And he said if to you the building worth billions, the government is not interested. The only interest is the land, not the building. The land, not the building. There's another comment here again by Desmond Holdings, and he said government. He said government have town planning, and if the land is on a genuine side, the government should have compensated him to use the land. But for government to destroy that land, I believed they have got the final confirmation. Okay, I think we want to thank Desmond Holdings for contributing your part to this our program. Thank you very much for contributing your part to this our program. I think your contribution was so educative. Your contribution was so nice, so nice. The first comment that Desmond Holdings gave here was that the reaction of the Edo State government took. He said the Edo State government took the right step of demolition because it trespassed. That is to say that he entered the place where he was supposed not to build on. He said, if you think, okay, if to you the building worth billions, the government is not interested. The only interest is the land and not the building. There's another comment here by Diamond Holdings as well. It said governments have town planning, and if the land is on a genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for government to destroy that land, I believe they have got the final confirmation. Yes, talking about a safe side. Some people, a lot of us who are living abroad, we don't know what is called C of O. C of O. The full word for C, just ordinary C of O, ordinary O. Alphabetical C and alphabetical O. That is occupancy of ownership, or popularly known as certificate of ownership. Occupancy of ownership or certificate of ownership, depending on the way you want to put it. But in the Western world, it is known as certificate of ownership. But in Nigeria, it is popularly known as occupancy of ownership. Now, certificate of ownership is one of the greatest documents that you can get from the urban planning Ministry of House and Planning or thereabout, Ministry of Environment or thereabout. They will take you to, after purchasing the land from wheresoever you purchase the land from, it is very necessary that you take this particular land document to this ministry and get the certificate of ownership. They will come there and survey the land for you and give you a survey number, popularly known as beacon number. A lot of us, we are not aware of this. So in Benin City, for example, a lot of people pull houses on ground anyhow without proper planning, without urban planning. You are not aware whether the land was illegal, whether it belonged to the government or it belonged to other firm. They can say, that is the reason why you see people selling land before now to 5 persons. One person can sell land to 5 persons. Community can sell land for 5 persons, five different persons. And the most potented, the person with the greatest power will win this particular land. The reason is this is because a lot of us never know what is known as what is called C of O. C of O, that is certificate of ownership or occupancy of ownership. And this certificate is very, very important in case you want to build any property. I believe if Tony Kabaka, the owner of T. Latifah's Hotel, was having this particular certificate, the government would have not destroyed this land. And I have to agree with my brother here, this Diamond Holdings. Diamond Holdings with the second comment by which says that the government have town planning, and if the land is on a genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for the government to destroy that land, I believe they have got the final confirmation. Please, in case you are watching us right now and you want to contribute to this particular program, you want to tell us what you think about the action of the state governor, please, we urge you to call us. We beg you to call us on +39 3512461067. Call us on this particular number if you are living in Italy on a direct call. If you are living outside Italy and you don't want to spend your money, you can call us on WhatsApp on +39 3512461067. We take your call and you tell us about what your opinion is. What is your opinion over the demolition of T. Latifah's Hotel, popularly known as Tony Kabaka's Hotel? What is your opinion over the action of the state governor? Do you think that that property need to be demolished as claimed by the state government for flood control? A lot of people have been saying a lot of things. What do you think about the destruction? Please, if you are watching us right now and you want your friend to contribute, your friend will be telling you some certain things, and you want to hear that particular view online, you can join us. You can share this particular broadcast to your friend wherever they are and tell your friend to call the number. Please, if you want to contribute by calling, make sure you turn down the volume of your television set if you are watching us with a television, and if you are watching us with a phone, please get other phone while you watch, while you are talking, and then bring down the volume of the phone you are using to watch us right now. Continue to share this broadcast and let people contribute and let them say their mind. Now there's another comment again from our brother Diamond Holdings. He said the truth is that Tony knows that he was building on a government land. He thinks that Oshomole Grace will continue to cover him. He shouldn't complain at all because he is not the first. Now there's a call from a number, and now we want to pick this call right now. Hello? Hello? Hello, are you there? Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Who is calling, please? What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Italy.
From Italy. What is your name, sir?
You said what?
What is your name, sir?
Well done, sir. How the family?
We are very fine, sir.
Well done, sir. I'm calling from Italy.
Thank you for joining us the program. Thank you for viewing Diaspora Fact. Please, what is your name?
My name is Oz.
OZ. Thank you very much, sir. Please, what is your contribution? What is your opinion over the action of the state governor? Do you think that the state governor...
If I may say, as far as the land is built on the government land, the governor, Obaseki did well Because when Osumole was in a governor, he destroyed many people's land like that. Nothing will hold against him because he was a governor. Everybody respected him. But because of Obaseki was so friendly with them, they take him so low. That is why they were doing all those things that we're doing. Because in Oshomole's time, they did not do anything stupid. In Oshomole's time, we know how many times Oshomole took Bobizwa to Abuja for some reasons. So they don't have anything to say. I know that maybe people will be listening to me now when I'm talking now.
Yes, you are talking to the public. You are a lot of people are hearing you right now.
You understand? People need to know that maybe when you are doing something today, tomorrow might be your turn.
Yes, I think we have to agree to that.
That's one thing about it. Because Bini usually use it to make parable.
Please, can you explain that to us in English? Can you explain it to us in Pidgin or in English?
Anyone? Yes, I can explain it in English. A wish kill another person's son. It did not pain him. But when they now kill the wish home, he now open his mouth, begin to talk anyhow.
I think that is Lord Karma. Yes.
You understand? That's it. When you were eating people's money, you thought that maybe everything will go well. Something must happen one day.
Yes.
We're in a life. It's a life we are living. We need to do something well that maybe tomorrow will be good for us. That is my opinion to it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Mr. OZ. You are calling from Italy. Thank you very much, sir. I think I have to agree to everything that you have said. Whatsoever anybody is doing right now, you should think about tomorrow, because power is not for everlasting. It's not everlasting. Power is not everlasting.
Tonight, we will not woke up. What will you say? The life is end.
Yes, you are right.
That is why a white man said, good name is better than riches.
Yes.
We need to do something that maybe tomorrow people will say about it.
You are absolutely right.
Somebody invented this life we are using today, but the person is not alive. Are we not remembering the person today?
Yes, you are right.
That's one thing about life. We need to create a good name that in life to come, people will still be remembering that name, remembering that family. But what we are doing in those states today is for we just to shop the money. Just let one group just eat the money and put the others in suffering. What life?
I think
that maybe they did it in Europe. We all that are in Europe, we would not be enjoying Europe today. You understand?
Yes.
People fight for it. What we are enjoying today, people fight for it. But in a state or in Nigeria as a whole, people are fighting for their own pockets, not for the masses.
Absolutely. I think there was a great musician in the land of Benin, Osamori Joseph, that said that the hour of reckoning will come.
He has come.
Yes. I think that is what you have been talking about.
The way show them the pepper before he showed them the good thing, he will come.
Yes.
That is when he said, brother, play that thing for me.
You are really a Benin man. In a conclusion, please, I want to ask you one question.
Go ahead.
Do you think that the state governor Obaseki will lose the support of Edo people for this action?
I don't believe that maybe he will lose that election, because what Obaseki have done, no other governor have done it. I know I'm not in Benin now. You understand me?
Yes.
But I have a family there that are going everywhere telling me how the man is working.
Perfectly.
You understand? Let me say, when many governors that have come before Obaseki came, many governors abandoned what Ogbemudia did.
Yes.
Most of them, let me say, in GROA, very close to CID, I think they said the man has completed that place. Many abandoned projects that Ogbemudia did. None of the governors, even our brother, what did they call Lucky Igbeneghu, he abandoned it. Oshomole abandon it. Ave gwara of a mugia.
Awawa.
I gwara of a mugia. All you want mugia.
You are right, sir.
My brother, instead of to join your brother to push the useless man away, that corrupt man, to push him away, he not join the bad people and be beating his brother. What kind of relationship are we living? What kind of life are we living? I'm in Europe today. I cannot beat my fellow brother for another person.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
He did well. If people are criticizing him, that is for their own.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just for their own.
Thank you very much, sir, Mr. OZ from Italy, for contributing to this program. Thank you very much. Please keep on sharing this particular broadcast so that your friends, your family can contribute to this particular program. Those of them who have been saying that Obaseki was wrong, please share the video to them so that they can say it to the public to hear. And those of us who are saying that Obaseki was right over the action, please share the video to them so that they can contribute to this program. Once again, thank you for watching Diaspora Facts. We bring facts over rumor. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Please, that was a wonderful call from our brother OZ from Italy. And please, if you want to contribute to this particular program, the demolition of LATIFAH Hotel, popularly known as Tony Kabaka's Hotel. What do you think over the demolition of LATIFAH's Hotel? What is your opinion? That is this particular program we are now. What is your opinion? If you are watching us from Italy, you can call on direct line and everybody going to hear your voice, because this is a live broadcast. We can call on direct line and the voice will so be clear to hear from you. And you can call the number +393512461067. If you are not in the land of Italy and you are far away from here, you can call on WhatsApp call on +393512461067. You can also share your comments, as our brother said. You can also comment on this live broadcast on this particular platform, YouTube platform, Diaspora Facts. You can comment on this video and we got to read your comment to the public. Like so far so well, our brother has been commenting Diamond Holdings, and he has been commenting. The first comment here was that the reaction of Edo State government took the right step of demolition because it trespassed. If to you the building worth billions, the government is not interested. The only interest is the land, not the building. I think our brother just contributed earnestly here. And the second thing here is that what our brother commented again at about 9:43, and it says governments have town planning, and if the land is on a genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for government to destroy that land, I believe they have got the final confirmation. Talking about town planning, it is very, very necessary that we all, most especially those who are living in the other world, with the Europe side of it, we should understand about town planning. It is not enough for community to give you a land and just tell you, hey, this land is secure, this land is not secure. They can sell it to other person and sell it to other person and sell it to other person. In the conclusion, 20 persons can be dragging one land, and I believe you understand what I'm saying. This particular action is more popular in Edo State, where this particular discussion we are discussing is focusing on now. Before the stopping of this selling of land to different people, a lot of us are fall victims. People can sell land belonging to the government. People can sell land belonging to corporate companies. People can sell land belonging to the community. People can sell any land. But how do you know that your land is genuine? Is when you go for planning. As our brother have just said, Diamond Holdings. He said the government has town planning. You go to Ministry of Urban and Housing. I think is Urban and Housing in Edo State. You go to the ministry anytime you buy a land. Go to the Ministry of Urban and Housing and go and do your certificate of ownership. or occupancy of ownership, anyhow you go to, anyhow you know it's about certificate of ownership or occupancy of ownership, popularly known as C of O. That is the only way nobody will trespass into your land. And I believe, as our brother have just commented here, if the governor knows that that land was genuine and that the owner of the land, which is Tony Kabaka, was having C of O, we believe that our brother said that the government would have compensated him. For the fact that the government never compensated him, it therefore means that the land has been located, the building was located in a wrong place. He said, let me read the comment again. He said, government have town planning, and if the land is on a genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for government to destroy that land, I believe that they have got the final confirmation. Please, what do you think about the action of the Edo State government? Let's take down the comment again. Let's see it to you. Let me show you the comment of our brother on Diaspora Fan. Look at the comment over here by Diamond Holdings. That was the comment I just highlighted. You can zoom it and you can get to know about the particular comment I was talking about. You can zoom it far and far and far and far and far and get to know about the comment I was talking about. Now, this is the comment by our brother over here. I think the zoom was so high. He said, the first comment by our brother here is that, this was the very first comment by our brother here. He said, how do I bring it down? How do I bring it? Okay, let me take down the zoom a little bit. Let me take down the zoom a little bit. Please bear with me. I want to take down the zoom a little bit. Okay, so that we can read the comments. Okay, this is the comment by our brother Desmond Odins. He said the reaction of Edo State government took the right step of demolition because it trespassed. If to you the building worth billions, the government is not interested. The only interest is the land, not the building. And another comment by our brother, he said government have town planning, and if the land is on a genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for government to destroy that land, I believe they have got the final confirmation. This particular comment was very, very important. This particular comment by Diamond Holdings is an important comment to most of us who have not insured our land in Nigeria. Wherever you are building, before even building, go to Ministry of Urban and Housing, the Ministry of Planning. It is known as Urban and Housing. You go to that ministry, Edo State Ministry of Urban and Housing, Lagos State Ministry of Urban and Housing, and you go there and go and do the certificate of ownership or occupancy of ownership, popularly known as C of O. Go there so that they can give you the certificate that this land, they can come to your land and survey the land, that your land, before building on that land. We believe that if that particular land, till LATIFAH Hotel, was situated in a genuine place, the government would have compensated him. Please, if you want to contribute to this program, the demolition of till LATIFAH Hotel, what is your opinion? You want to contribute? Tell us your opinion. You can please call us on +39351. Okay, yeah, right now we have another call. Please, let's take down the call. Hello. Welcome to Diaspora Fat. Please, who is speaking? Good evening, sir.
Yeah, this is Diamond Holdings.
Diamond, thank you very much. We have been reading your comments. I think that was a wonderful comment. Diamond Holdings. Please, where are you calling from, sir?
Yeah, I'm calling from Italy.
You are calling from Italy. Please, what is your opinion over this?
The truth of the matter is that the action of the governor is what we wanted, most especially in Nigeria.
Yes, sir. You can use any you can use a language that we all understand in Nigeria. You can use pidgin. You can use a very wonderful language that we all understand. I think I have to switch down to pidgin because we want everybody to contribute. We want people to make the talk, tell us their opinion. What do you think about this particular thing? So you can talk to us in English and you can talk to us in pidgin.
Well, what I wanted to say is this, that the action of the state government is the government took the right step in demolishing that building.
Mm.
The truth of the matter is this: there are more buildings that will still be destroyed as time goes on. It is because of who is who. This one is kind of this is a great man. This is a great man. Names of family that they have been using right from the one. That is why you see there are some houses that is causing obstruction because of this is a great family or a family name. That is why most of those houses are still there. If we have a sincere and a transparent government, and I believe that more houses will be destroyed. So destroying Tony Kabaka's house or the Latifah's hotel is not something that everybody should be clamoring for. That yes, this what government did is very bad. What government did is very bad. Before government have destroyed that thing, they have sat down, think of it, look at it around that if this thing is on a genuine side, if this thing is on a genuine side, they will know. Because the land is acquired illegally, the government knows about it, that the land was acquired illegally. So they know that the land is trespass. It's on the government land. The hotel is on the government land. So that was why government took the right step. They did not wait for court judgment to destroy that land because before they can be able to even get that court judgment, they have sit one or two judges together to take a proper look at it. Government have their own kind of, how would I say, their own how will I be able to put it? It's just like all the lands that in Benin, the ones that are government that are in charge of that all the land that are in Benin, government owns most of the lands that are in Benin. Government has
you talk about it before in town planning. That
yes,
town planning contribution was very nice.
Yes, because government before you build a house or maybe like Oredo now, Yeda Amagba now, before a building is being erected in that place, government have already knows their own land in that place.
Mm.
They will mark this is a government land, this is a government land. Though he was using the grace of Oshomole to be able to erect that building. And he thinks that the grace of Oshomole will continue to cover him up. And at the end of the day, the building is being destroyed. Since the building is being destroyed, no need for everybody to be clamoring that they have destroyed this building. Why would they destroy this building? This building worth billions of naira. This building worth billions of naira. The building worth billions of naira is not serving anybody. It's serving to the Kabakas. Any money that they got from there is in his pocket. It's not going to the state government's pocket. The state government is only interested in the land, not the building.
Mm.
You understand?
Yes,
so
we
to
understand,
me,
sir.
and I'm not happy hearing people say, they have destroyed this money. There is a lot of money that was put in this place to make this building to have come to this state. Me, I will not join those people. I will not support those people because if we continue supporting these people, saying that what government did is, but that shows Edo State will not grow.
Mm.
That shows Edo State will not grow. That shows we'll continue to be fearing just a name. There are some names in some family that you want to enter. They'll say, no, don't go there. It's a big name in the house. And at the end of the day, these things are not following due process. So to me, I support the state government. So let them do it. If we have a transparent government, I just say to that be a better place and a better place to be. If we have a sincere person, a man that is ready to work like the Governor Obaseki. So I support the demolition.
Sir, do you think that with this action that the governor is going to lose his second term?
Sir, we know that you and I that is from Nigeria, knows very well that when you see a man that walk upright,
yes,
both of us are not happy about it. You understand? So that was why you see, if you go to other states, you see that those states that is supposed to move forward is in backward from every other 36 states. If you listen to the governor very well, I think last year when he made mention of how can you pass light from here to other states and him that is in the center, those state that is in the center does not have light. You see what we are saying? So what we are saying is this, that this man is ready to do the work. If they are not ready to give him for second term, that is not the business. The business is whosoever is coming should continue from where that man stopped. Should continue to do the right thing. You understand? should continue to do the right thing. And another thing is that, men looking at Tony Kabaka, where is he working? If it was not Oshomole that gave him that do you know what in you see this what is it called? Line of how can a man that is not working at Agbero can control such money? Even the people that in government cannot control such amount of money. Those that went to school cannot be able to control that kind of money. You see, it's not giving this right step for the younger ones to be able to say, let me go to school and learn. They are not saying education is a scam. School is a scam. So everybody believes that they will go to their community, fight for land. By the time just like as you were saying, they can sell one land for 20 people, and at the end of the day, they will use that money to go and buy a big car. Finish. Somebody can give a land 100 by 100, go to Sapeo to say, give me this, I will give you this land, I'll give me a car. You will not think where you will get money to be fueling it or maintaining it. That is not the option. The option what you say after is that just give me a car and take this land. You understand? So these are most of the problem. So what I'm saying is this, that government knows that the money he's using acquiring that building, he building that building, is an illegal money. You understand? It's an illegal money collected from his master that gave him that grace to say, collect the money from everybody anyhow. That is not my business. My business is remit the money, that the revenue to me, and you take your own to take care of yourself. So that is not the simple truth. So to me, I'm happy. At least let them be dealing with all these people that feel that there is no law in the country. They can do and do because of my father is this, my father is that, and you can do and do. So nobody is above the law. If we continue to respect the rule of law like this, I can be able to travel home without fear. Yeah, I can be. A lot of people are not traveling home because of fear, because they don't have a name. Because they will tell you went to abroad, why they building the name. What name are they building? Building the illegal name.
Building their pockets.
They will say you travel to abroad. If everybody should travel to abroad, like who will be building the name? That's why you come back, you hear one small boy will be answering a big name. You say, this small boy answering a big name, you say now chairman though. Everybody is saying chairman. Illegal chairman. So that's just it. You are in Europe, have you heard chairman in this place?
No.
No. So these are the orientation the government is trying to push aside, to try to sweep away, so that all these things will not continue to reoccur again in the next future. So the government is doing the right part. Because if we have a government, a sincere government like this, me, I'm telling you, go and mark what I said today. There are more houses that will be destroyed. There are more houses that will be destroyed. If we have a transparent government, they will not be following name again in those states. They will say, okay, because this man is a big man, because this man is this name. No, they will not be following name. They will be destroying houses to make the land more better, not for this generation, for the next generation that is coming. That's just the simple truth. So we are respecting name, not the rule of law anymore. Yeah. We are respecting them, not the rule of law. So, sir, that is my humble contribution. This thing now, just in a few seconds now, just 2 weeks like this now, the issue of this, the destroyed land will be over. Another thing will come up again. You understand? Another story will come up again. To don't be story of Tony Kabaka's hotel, demolition of Tony Kabaka's hotel. Another story will come up again. They will push this one aside. This one will be past events. Something meaningful will come to kind of cover the space that is already on ground. Just look at it. If your land is on a genuine, the government can be able to tell you, we'll give you social amount of money for you to be able to use this money to take care of yourself.
That's
to
compensation.
Look for another place, look for another location that want to use this land. Before you see a government to take a bulldozer to demolish a building, the government is not stupid, because the government knows the implication of it. It knows very well that if that land, Tony Kabaka owns that land in a genuine way, government went there to destroy it. Government will pay billions of naira in compensation to Tony Kabaka. Tony Kabaka will sue them. You understand? So these are the basic understanding that everybody should get. A man cannot just go to your building and scatter it, so you are the right owner of it, and the land is on the right side. You have all the documents that back that land up. Nobody can be able to do that. You understand? What makes it, they say 7 days. At the end of the day, it was not 7 days. It took another charge close to 2 months again. Because government went back to do underground findings, to do 1 or 2 findings to know this land. How does it come about? Who is in charge of this land? What really happened to this land? So for government to come, we are not stupid. Government is not one body. Government is in everywhere, in the judiciary, in the force, in wherever parastatals. Government is everywhere. Government is not stupid. For them to demolish that house, they are not stupid. So nobody should take the demolition of Tony Kabaskar's house as Obaseki has said that he's a stupid person. He's not a stupid person. We know that a lot of money is being wasted. That money should have been used in doing another thing, or that building should have been used in doing another thing. Government is not interested in the building. Government is interested in the land. So let them do whatsoever they want to do with the land. It's government land, not Tony Kabaka's house.
Thank you very much,
so,
sir.
I agree to sir.
Diamond Holdings.
No
Thank you very much. I know that your
That's
contribution was so wonderful. Even before you place down this call, we will be taking your comments on the comment section in the YouTube. We will be taking, and that comment was so wonderful. And you also emphasize it again and again and again, even on this call. Most especially the second comment. Government have time planning, and if the land is on the genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for the government to destroy that land, I believe they have got the final confirmation. That was a wonderful contribution, and at the same time a counsel to most of us who are living in the Europe. Most of us never understand that government have time planning. That there's a ministry called Ministry of Urban and Housing, which are involved in town planning. Before anybody buy land, you are supposed to have the certificate of ownership, C of O. A lot of us doesn't know this, and that's why we cry every time our money has been wasted. We cry that the land has been taken over by other masses, other person who are more potented, who has more power than you. I think the only way to solve this problem is with this your counsel that you have just given, that government have time planning. Thank you once again, Mr. Diamond Holdings. Thank you for coming to Diaspora Facts. Please share our video so that other people can contribute. Thank you very much. Okay, right now we are deliberating on a matter, the demolition of LATIFAH Hotel. What is your opinion? What do you think? Pidgin English time now. What do you think about the demolition of LATIFAH Hotel? That is the place where everybody known as Tony Kabaka Hotel. Do you think say that the governor is supposed to leave the building, or this action it too strong where you not supposed to destroy this building? And when you know say this building are billions of money now they take build down. So if you want contribute, say you want call us, please call us for +39351246167. You can use any language that you believe that everybody can understand. Please don't use Igbo because I don't speak Igbo. Oh, brava. You can also use Pidgin English, or you can use good English. Anyone you use, I understand that very well. Don't use Bini because I don't understand Bini. Please don't use Ishan. I don't understand Ishan. You can only use Calabar if you know how to speak Calabar. Maybe I can comprehend that within myself. Please contribute by calling this number +39351246167. You can call us on WhatsApp call as well. Everybody will hear your voice. If you are not living in Italy, you can call us on WhatsApp on +39351246167. So you can also share your comments. Share us your comments on the comment section, just like our brother have just contributed on the comment section. There's another person here who says that, Chris, when you start this live broadcast, right now, I started the live broadcast, I think some months ago, and maybe you were not following me up. We started it on Facebook, and now we are on YouTube. This is Diaspora Facts. You can share your view on Diaspora Facts. Tell us what you think about the action of the state governor. Now that one now we talk about now. Now our brother, Mr. Damos Odin, he actually talked about court injunction. The last time on October 24th last year, Edo State Court stopped the demolition of Tony's Kabaka's Hotel. There was court injunction on the 24th of October that the demolition should cease, that the governor shouldn't demolish that building. But that injunction, what people does not understand, that injunction was only given for 7 days period. 7 days period. And after the 7 days period, Tony Kabaka pleaded to the court to extend the injunction. But unfortunately, here we have it now on I think this was which news was this? This was Vanguard. Vanguard display it here on the 31st of October. It said removal of illegal buildings. Court refuses Tony Kabaka Adun's plea for extension of restraining order. After that 14 days trial, Tony Kabaka pleaded that the court should extend it. I think it was 14 days trial. Tony Kabaka pleaded, but court refuses his plea. So right now, the building has been brought down by the state government. The building has been brought down by the state government. And now, what do you think about the demolition of this building? What billions of naira? But meanwhile, the government's excuse was that the building was necessary to be demolished because to ensure the flood planning of the area, the flood control of the area. So what do you think about this particular one? Our brother has been giving some comments here on the comment section. He said the reaction of Edo state government took the right step of demolition because it trespassed. If to you the building worth billions, the government is not interested. The only interest is the land, not the building. Another comment again by our brother Diamond Holdings, who just dropped the call right now. He said governments have town planning, and if the land is on the genuine side, the government would have compensated him to use the land. But for government to destroy the land, I believe they have got the final confirmation. His last comment here was that the truth is that Tony knows that he was building on a government land. He think that Oshomole Grace will continue to cover him. He shouldn't complain at all because he is not the first. Oh, he shouldn't complain at all. There's another comment here by Peace. He said, I took this governor. I think this governor is the best APC have produced to Edo States. Okay, this person here, peace. We don't know whether it's our brother or our sister. He said that he think that the governor that APC, the best governor APC have ever produced to Edo State is Governor Obaseki Godwin. What do you think about the demolition? You can place down the call. You can call us on +339. You can call us on +39 3512461067. You can call us there. There's a last comment here by by somebody here. Peace. Name Peace. Said, I think this governor is the best APC have produced to Edo State. Please, Peace, why not call us and tell us why you think the governor Obaseki is the best governor that Edo State have ever seen? Please place a call on the particular number displaying on your screen, +3935124611067. You can use Pidgin English, the language that I love most. You can use Pidgin English to talk to us. You can use good English to talk to us. Provided don't speak native dialect, don't speak Edo, don't speak Hausa, don't speak Igbo, don't speak Yoruba. Even though you want to speak native dialect, you can either speak what they call it, Effiong language, that is a language close to Calabar, or you can speak China, that is the only language I understand. But for that, if you can't speak China or you can't speak Effiong language, you can better speak Pidgin English so that we all can understand you very well, or you can speak Britain English. So what do you think about, what is your opinion over the demolition of LATIFAH's Hotel? What is your opinion? Please play down a call on +3935124611067. We will get to pick your call, and then you contribute to us and contribute to the masses. Your contribution is worth $1 million to us, because what you contribute right now is what the masses will believe. If you think the action of the Edo State governor was wrong, the masses will believe that the governor was wrong. If you think that the action of the Edo State governor was right, the masses will believe that the governor was right, and then we can vote in for the second term. I think don't just keep quiet. Don't just say that he not consign me, because if you say he not consign me, another time go come. If you think say the governor good before and you say he not consign you, they will remove the governor, put another one way not good. If you think say the governor bad and you say he not consign you, they will remove and put another one when you good. I think that one now will define here. That is why you need to place down the call and tell us what is your opinion over the action of the governor. Do you think that the governor was having good right to bring down this building, to demolish the LATIFAH Hotel worth billions of naira? What do you think? Now, before we get a call, let's quickly look at some comments here on the comment section on the popular site we have here with us. Here, there's another comment here. Let me just zoom down this comment. Where do I get zoom from? Okay, let me zoom down this comment so that we can get to see some comments here. Okay, we take down the zoom like this. There's a comment here. There's a comment here by Ades. It's a politics of bitterness. Imo, Benue, Zafara, and now Edo. Oshomole is always a destabilizing influence who is prepared to scatter everything if he doesn't have his way. Okay. If he doesn't have his way. Let me bring that the comment so that you can see it clearly. We are taking this comment right now. We are looking at this comment. We are looking at this comment right now. He said, politics of bitterness. Imo, Benue, Zafara, and now Edo. Oshomole is always a destabilizing influence who is prepared to scatter everything if he doesn't have his way. Since his Oyibo wife leave him, the man has been mad at everybody. I like this comment, and there was a serpentine human-like structure to more emphasize on this comment. That is to say that Nahim Sabi. Now, there's another comment here by Chibuz for you too. It says, see the excuse to control flooding, as if not only the building they cause flood there. Millions wasted in the name of personal vendetta. People do. Okay. Now this comment, I think this comment is supporting that the building should have remained and not demolition. It's against the action of the state governor by demolishing the building. I think these are the kind of people where we are looking for to place a call, because the two calls that we have received for today has been telling us that the governor has legal rights. The governor was right. They love the actions. They love the action very well of the governor. And these are the kind of people we need in Edo State and even Nigeria at large. And yeah, this one is saying, see the excuse to control flooding, as if not only the building they cause flood there. Millions wasted in the name of personal vendetta. People do. Okay, now let's quickly look at other comments here. He said, this one said by Olaboy 33. He said, I don't know what or who Obaseki is relying on, but I know Obaseki is digging his grave very fast. He is fighting Oshomole, who is not fighting him. He has been on a offensive spray all this while. Why Oshomole has remained strategically silent. The silence of the gods doesn't mean they don't know what to do. Even Noah looked stupid until it started to rain. Who has ears, let him hear. How will this person can place a call and tell us why he wrote down this comment? He can tell us why he thinks that Obaseki is digging his grave very fast, and why he thinks that Oshomole has become the ghost that remains silent and even thinking what to do, and why he thinks that this action led by this action exhibited by the state governor was related to Noah's and his ark. and the rain and the flood and thereabout. And why you think that we that have ears, we need to hear his comment and we need to hear his voice. And that is the reason why we are placing this particular program. That's the reason why we are organizing this program, so that people like this can speak to us and why we hear with our big ear. If in case you are joining us right now, you are on Diaspora Fat, the only platform where they take your comment, and your comment is our actions. Your comment is our backbone. Your comment is everything that we lay upon. Your comment is our bedrock. Just place down your comments. Tell us what you think about LATIFAH's hotel demolition. Tell us your opinion over that. If you want to place a call to us, while you speak to the general masses, to the general public, you can place the call on +3935124611067, or you can call us on WhatsApp in case you are not living around Italy. You don't want to spend your money because it's for me and for you. Our money important way. You can call us on WhatsApp on +3935124611067. Meanwhile, this is Diaspora Fat. We bring fat over rumors. Now let's go down to the comment again. Let's take down this wonderful comment. He say, Gao, do you need a roommate to rent? Okay, this one was a comment, off comment of the discussion. Let's draw that one up. He say, drawing man, Obaseki is a gunner. Do you think Obaseki is a gunner? Do you think that his action make him a gunner? Do you think Obaseki is digging his grave very fast? Do you think Obaseki is daring the God who have remained silent, Adamso Shomole, who people now call the gods? Do you think Obaseki's action was wrong? He said, I really love Obaseki's approach. I just fear he wouldn't make second term. He has made a lot of positive change in Edo State. This is exactly what our brother have just committed. This is exactly what our brother contributed on the call. The last call he placed down to us, our brother Diamonds Holdings. This was exactly what he said, that Obaseki have really touched life, that Obaseki have really done some positive change in Edo State, and that Obaseki may make second term. But this one right now, known as Vivononse. He said, I really love Obaseki's approach. I just fear he wouldn't make second term. He has made a lot of positive change in Edo State. Okay, right now, there's another comment here replying the game on. He said, the battle I was waiting for. This one said he has been waiting for this battle for so long. So the battle has just begun. Now, there's another comment here. He said the battle line has been drawn. This is the comment I'm reading right now. Let me highlight it on blue. He said the battle line has been drawn, but this fight might be too big for Obaseki. This fight may consume him. Do you think that this fight that Obaseki have just drawn, and the battle line that he have just drawn, do you think that the demolition of T. LATIFAH's hotel, known as Tony Kabaka's hotel, is a big deal for Obaseki? Do you think that the T. LATIFAH Hotel is a big deal for Obaseki? Do you think he's drawing down the battle line? This is where the comment we are just reading now. We are reading this comment right now. This comment, let me highlight it for you to see. It said the battle line has been drawn, but this fight might be too big for Obaseki. This fight may consume him. Do you think that this fight may consume Obaseki? Do you think that Obaseki demolishing T. LATIFAH's hotel, known as Tony Kabaka's hotel, is a battle line be drawn? What do you think? What is your opinion over the demolition of T. LATIFAH Hotel, popularly known as Tony Kabaka's hotel? Look at another comment here. Let me highlight this comment so that I will read it to your hearing. This is a comment. He said, wow, Obaseki has burned every bridges. Okay, no going back. A fight to finish. If he loses, he loses. His mind is sealed. His mind is sealed with iron. That is, his mind has been burned with iron. Unlike the former Poof uncle in Lagos, who could not fight and played dirty and can't even step into his village. Chai. Please play down the call to us if you want to contribute. If you want to contribute to that particular, to this particular broadcast, you can place down a call on +39 35 124 610 61067. We just have 20 minutes before we call it a day. Please, if you want to contribute, quickly contribute while we are live right now. Tell us what you feel about Obaseki's action. Tell us about what you feel about Obaseki's action. Do you think that his action of Obaseki demolition till LATIFAH Hotel, popularly known as Tony Kabaka's Hotel, was a very nice step in Edo State? What do you think over till LATIFAH Hotel demolition? What do you think over the demolition of billions of naira building? Call us while we pick up your call. We just need to take one or two calls. Then
Holy Moses. You see the way they remove her when they toss it. Why? You don't already know what like this.
What do you think about Till LATIFAH's Hotel? Do you think that Obaseki will lose his second term by this action? What do you think? This is a live broadcast from Diaspora Fat, the only platform where we bring fat over rumors. What do you think over this action of Obaseki? Please, if you want to contribute. Now let's look at this comment. This was a wonderful comment. And before then, let's take down the comment up. He said, I'm going to take down this comment right now. He said, he must be loyal to Shomole. This one says that Obaseki must be loyal to Shomole. Under obligation, he must be loyal to Oshomole, that he has no right to do contrary to what Oshomole has done. I think this one now is confirming to the first comment we read, why he says that for the God to remain silent doesn't make the gods as stupid, relating it to Noah's Ark. Now, relating Oshomole to become the gods in Edo State. I think this particular comment is colliding or supporting this particular one. Let me read this one to you. Let me read this comment again. He said, I don't know what or who Obaseki is relying on, but I know Obaseki is digging his grave very fast. He is fighting Oshomole, who is not fighting him. He has been on an offensive spree. All this why Oshomole has remained strategically silent. The silence of the gods doesn't mean they wouldn't know. Doesn't mean they don't know what to do. Even Noah looked stupid until it started to rain. Who has ear, let him hear. Now this one comment is relating to the other comment. We say that Obaseki must be loyal to Oshomole. Do you think that Obaseki must be loyal to Oshomole? Do you think that Obaseki is digging his grave very fast? Do you think that Oshomole is the gods and is remaining silent? Do you think that even as a god, remaining silent doesn't make Oshomole stupid? Do you think that this particular story or this action of the state governor, the destruction or the demolition of Till LATIFAH Hotel, is related to Noah and the building of the ark and the raining and the flooding? What do you think? Do you think that we who have big ear, we need to hear what is going to happen from the gods? Now let's look at this particular comment before we call it a day. Let's look at this particular comment. Say, beautiful, nice move. Oshomole must be punished before he meets his ancestors. This particular person now is supporting the action of the state governor, that Oshomole must be punished before he meets his ancestors. That the action of the state governor Obaseki Godwin is a beautiful and nice move, just like a chess. Now let's look at this comment again. It says, chai, this is bad. Now this one is against the action of the state governor. Now let's look at this particular comment. It says, This is war. I repeat, this is war. Do you think that the demolition of Till LATIFAH Hotel is going to be war in Edo State? Is it going to be more greater war that Edo State have ever seen? He said, it's no war. Someone just pained. Somebody is replying and saying that this is not a war, that someone is in pain. Okay, now let's look at this. He said Ganduje versus Sanusi, Obaseki versus Shomole. Last, APC na scam. Do you think APC is a scam? Do you think that APC and everybody belonging to APC, they are all scam? Please, before we go, let's just take one call and then we call it a day. If you want to contribute, please call us on +3935124611067. Now, if you cannot get any call, I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you for watching Diaspora Fat. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Diaspora Fat. And don't forget to like us on Facebook, Diaspora Fat. We are also on Twitter, Diaspora Fat. Just go there and like our video, like our page. So follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and then like our page on Facebook. Until we meet again, I remain your humble host, Chris Pedro. Thank you for watching Diaspora Fat. Ciao.